The Clean Comedy King, the rise of a comedian who united America. In an era where the world of entertainment often seems to gravitate towards controversy and aggressive commentary, the rise of an artist who reigns in the hearts of millions through his simplicity and clean humor is a remarkable phenomenon. That artist is Nathaniel "Nate" Bargatze, born on March 25, 1979 in Nashville, Tennessee. His unique deadpan and monotone delivery sets him apart, an approach that proved key to him becoming the highest-grossing stand-up comedian in 2024. He has sold over 1 million tickets for his shows and consistently hosts major platforms like Saturday Night Live and the Emmy Awards. Nate Bargatze's soaring fame is no mere accident. It is a reflection of a growing demand for polite and uncontroversial entertainment. While many comedians use controversial political and social topics to create humor that can divide an audience, Bargatze crafts his comedy from the mundane and universal experiences of everyday life. His comedy revolves around daily struggles, family dynamics, and awkward social moments that are relatable to everyone. This strategy allows him to attract a broad audience, transcending political and cultural divides, which has resulted in immense commercial success. His success is a direct result of a consciously chosen style that meets the needs of an audience that was being ignored, proving that comedy does not need to be controversial or edgy to be successful. Roots and early life, a family tradition of performance. The roots of Nate Bargatze's personality and art are deeply embedded in his early life and family background. He was born to Carol and Stephen Bargatze in Nashville, Tennessee, and grew up in a strict Christian household with his two siblings, Derek and Abigail. His father, Stephen Bargatze, played a pivotal role in his life, not only as a clown, but also as a professional magician and motivational speaker. Stephen was a prestigious member of the International Brotherhood of Magicians and had won numerous awards for his work. Nate's earliest memory is his father arriving home dressed as a clown with the Easter Bunny in the passenger seat of their car, an image he calls a pretty good nudge toward comedy. His father's career choices directly influenced Nate's craft. Stephen became a successful entertainer after overcoming a speech impediment caused by a childhood accident. Due to his deep Christian faith, he always kept his magic and humor clean, refusing to work in bars and clubs. He followed a simple rule: would I be embarrassed if my pastor walked in and saw me doing this show? This philosophy provided a foundational blueprint for Nate's comedy. Nate himself admits that he grew up watching clean comedians like Brian Regan and wanted to be a clean comic so his parents could be proud. This is not merely a biographical detail. It is the basis of Nate's profession and his comedic principles. Like his father, Nate feels that his comedy career is a higher calling, with the purpose of bringing everyone together. Nate faced challenges during his education. After high school, he briefly attended Volunteer State Community College and Western Kentucky University, but dropped out after failing all his classes in his first semester. He then worked a series of odd jobs, including as a mattress delivery man and a water meter reader. It was during this time that he met his future wife, Laura Blair, while they were both working at an Applebee's in Nashville. Nate was a host and Laura was a server. Laura's support was crucial when Nate decided to leave his stable job to pursue comedy, and she became his quiet anchor during that difficult journey. The start of comedy, an unconventional path. Nate Bargatze's career trajectory is a story of a simple, everyman struggle that later became the core material for his comedy. The decision to leave a stable job with good benefits to walk the risky path of comedy was not an easy one. At the age of 23, around 2002, he moved to Chicago with a friend where he enrolled in comedy classes at the Second City and Jim Ralph's Comedy College. After this initial training, he moved to New York City in 2004 to test himself in a larger and more competitive environment.
His struggles in New York were intense. He worked as a barker, inviting people from outside a club to come in so he could get stage time. During this period, his sets were often late at night, with small crowds and minimal pay. To make ends meet, he also worked as a FedEx driver and a dog walker. These financial hardships and uncertain jobs became the fodder for his comedy. Working as a water meter reader or a host at Applebee's were not just part of his financial struggle, they became key sources for his future comedy, helping him build his everyman persona. This direct link between his real-life challenges and his art is what made his humor so authentic. The success story, the rise of the everyman. After a decade of relentless hard work in the comedy world, Nate Bargatze's career began to turn a corner. In 2013, The Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon became a fan of his comedy, leading to regular appearances on the show and a spot on Fallon's Clean Cut comedy tour. This was an important step, but the real breakthrough came in 2017 when he was featured in the Netflix series The Stand-Ups. This was the moment that changed everything for his career. The global reach of streaming platforms catapulted him out of the limited circle of comedy clubs and introduced him to a much wider international audience. Following his appearance on Netflix, Nate Bargatze's career took flight. His popularity grew so much that tickets for his shows began selling out quickly. The direct result of the success was a long list of television specials. His discography includes Yelled At by a Clown in 2012, Full-Time Magic in 2015, the Netflix special The Tennessee Kid in 2019, the Netflix special The Greatest Average American in 2021, the Amazon Prime special Hello World in 2023, and the Netflix special Your Friend Nate Bargatze in 2024.
This list clearly shows the pace of his success. His journey from a road comic to an arena headliner proves how a broad and universally appealing style of comedy, broadcast on global streaming platforms, can be more effective than traditional television. In 2024, he became the highest-grossing stand-up comedian, a testament to his immense popularity. His success has led to even bigger opportunities, including hosting SNL in 2023 and 2024 and the Emmy Awards in 2025. The establishment of his own production company, the Nateland Company, is further proof of his ambition to create family-friendly and good, clean, funny content. The philosophy of comedy, a blend of simplicity and wit. The essence of Nate Bargatze's art lies in his comedic philosophy. His comedy is defined by several key characteristics. Clean comedy. The most prominent feature of his humor is that it is entirely free of profanity and controversial topics. He himself says he could never do dirty comedy because he doesn't want to disappoint his parents. His goal is to do comedy for everyone, and he jokes that he does well with grandmothers. This is not just a personal preference, it is a deliberate strategy that allows him to build a space where all people can sit together and enjoy themselves, transcending political and cultural divisions. Observational humor. His humor stems from ordinary and relatable situations of everyday life. He finds comedy in mundane events, such as struggling with technology, ordering coffee at Starbucks, or the challenges of family life and raising children. By focusing on these universal themes, he gives the audience a chance to connect with his humor and see themselves in his stories. Deadpan delivery. Nate's deadpan and dry delivery makes his comedy even more effective. He doesn't make a lot of noise or move around a lot on stage. He simply stands with a microphone and talks as if he's sharing a story with a friend or a neighbor. This style reinforces his everyman persona and builds trust with the audience that they are hearing genuine and true stories.
Nate's comedic style is a conscious strategy in today's divided world. While other comedians try to create controversy, he unites people through shared experiences. His goal is to create a place where everyone can sit together and enjoy themselves. By focusing on universal themes like everyday life, family, and social awkwardness, he bridges the gap between red states and blue states. This is a conscious and wise decision that has earned him a broad and loyal audience. If you enjoyed this detailed report and want us to continue bringing you more high-quality and comprehensive analyses like this, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our new videos. Your support helps us create more quality content. Challenges and difficulties. Nate Bargatze's journey to success was not without its challenges. His early career was full of financial and professional struggles, where he worked for a decade in comedy clubs and took on odd jobs just to pay the rent. A significant setback was when several of his TV pilots were rejected,
and he felt that nobody understood what I was trying to do. This failure led him to make the decision to start his own company, the Nateland Company, so he could have complete creative control over his vision. Along with his career's rise, personal life challenges also emerged. Balancing constant touring as a comedian with raising his daughter Harper was difficult for him. He himself has mentioned that it is hard to be away from his daughter after spending a lot of time at home. This is why he now tells fewer jokes about Harper in his comedy, to respect her privacy as she gets older.
Recently, Nate has faced some unexpected difficulties on major platforms. While hosting SNL, he struggled to read the cue cards due to his colorblindness. Instead of hiding this difficulty, he openly talked about it and made a joke of it, which only increased the audience's respect for him. Similarly, during the 2025 Emmy Awards, he introduced a joke about taking money from winners who gave long speeches for a charity, but the joke backfired to some extent when many winners deliberately made their speeches longer. Nate also turned this situation into a part of his humor, which demonstrates his skill in making any difficulty a part of his art and not running away from it. This is a testament to the authenticity of his brand and further strengthens his everyman persona. Conclusion and future outlook. Nate Bargatze's rise represents a significant cultural shift in the world of comedy. His journey proves that success in comedy does not require relying on aggression, vulgarity, or controversial topics. His brand, which is based on the stories of the everyman and daily struggles, has fulfilled the need of a huge market that was looking for a type of humor that would unite people rather than divide them. His journey from a road comic to an arena headliner sets a new path for future artists. The establishment of his company, the Nateland Company, makes it clear that he doesn't just want to limit himself, but also wants to create a platform that can give new comedians like himself a chance to rise. His growing ambitions, which also include acting and filmmaking, show that he wants to expand the boundaries of his art. His financial and critical success is a clear sign that the market values relatability and simplicity, and Nate Bargatze is the perfect combination of both. If you enjoyed this detailed report and want us to continue bringing you more high-quality and comprehensive analyses like this, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our new videos. Your support helps us create more quality content.